Did you really think I was gonna stop right there? Come on. Really? Alright. It is the 29th of March, 2013. You notice, I don't remember how many times pre 2000 that we had Easter in March. But so far, and like the past couple years, it's been like twice already. And this is just like messed up. But anyways, yeah, that's my crazy opinion. Alright, we left off on Luke chapter 22, verse 49. Oh, and for all you people out there who I might have forgot, I'm reading it as a Amplified Bible. Yeah, sorry, it's the Amplified Bible. Alright, and when those who were around him saw what was about to happen, they said, Lord, shall we strike with the sword? And one of them struck the bondservant of the high priest and cut off his ear, the right one. 51. But Jesus said, permit them to go so far as to seize me. And he touched the little insignificant ear and healed him. Then Jesus said to those who had come out against him, the chief priests and captains of the temple and elders of the Sanhedrin, have you come out with swords and clubs as you would against a robber? When I was with you day after day in the temple enclosure, you did not stretch forth your hands against me. But this is your hour, and the power which darkness gives you has its way. Then you seize him and lead him away. Bring him into the house of the high priest. Peter was following at a distance. Oh, wait, it was 54. Then they seized him and led him away, bringing him into the house of the high priest. Peter was following at a distance. 55. And when they had kindled a fire in the middle of the courtyard and were seated together, Peter sat among them. And a servant girl, seeing him as he sat in the firelight and gazing intently at him, said, this man too was with him. But he denied it and said, woman, I do not know him. And a little later someone else saw him and said, you are one of them also. But Peter said, man, I am not. And then about an hour more had elapsed. Still another emphatically insisted, it is the truth that this man also was with him, for he too is a Galilean. But Peter said, man, I do not know what you are talking about. And instantly, while he was still speaking, the cock crowed. And the Lord turned and looked at Peter, and Peter recalled the Lord's words, how he had told him, before the cock crows today, you will deny me thrice. And he went out and wept bitterly, that is, with painfully moving grief. Now the men who had Jesus in custody treated with contempt and scoffed at him and beat him. They blindfolded him also and asked him, prophesy, who is it that struck you? And they said many other evil and slanderous and insulting words against him, reviling him. As soon as it was day, the assembly of the elders of people gathered together, both chief priests and scribes, and they led him into the council, the Sanhedrin, And they said, If you are the Christ, the Messiah, tell us. But he said to them, If I tell you, you will not believe, trust and cleave to, and rely on what I say. If I question you, you will not answer. 69. But hereafter, from this time on, the Son of Man shall be seated at the right hand of the power of God. 70. And they all said, You are the Son of God then? And he said to them, It is just as you say I am. 71. And they said, What further evidence do you need? For we have heard it ourselves from his own mouth. And that is where I will stop for today. Tomorrow I will do Luke chapter 23. Peace be with you, my brothers and sisters. I love you guys. God bless.